Hey guys, Blythe coming to you today from my home office. And I'm not gonna lie, this is about the 5th time I've tried to do this video because my kids keep coming in the door. So I may or may not just keep going if they come in this next time. But I wanted to make a quick video before I head to lunch with one of my realtors. And come to you with my second step in my staging process. Yesterday, if you'll remember, we started this series on my first step of my Feel Home staging process and philosophy with the F of Feel Home, which stood for First Impressions. And we talked about the importance of making sure that you have fabulous photos online of your home and making sure that everything in your house gives a great first impression when buyers are looking at it from a first glance, okay? So today we're going to talk about the second step in my process, which is the E of Feel Home, and it stands for eliminating clutter, which is arguably the most important step in the entire process because we can't make the home beautiful if there's junk everywhere. So eliminating clutter in plain terms is getting your junk packed up and out of the house, okay? So I want you to remember that only 1 in 10 buyers, okay, 1 out of every 10 potential buyers has the ability to actually visualize potential in a home. So we don't want to leave anything to their imaginations, okay? We don't want to try and help them or have them visualize what it's going to be like whenever you do get your junk out of the corner of the closet in the master bedroom, okay? We want them to see what it looks like when it's already been done for them, okay? Because they're gonna have a hard time visualizing that and it may turn them off, and that's something you don't wanna do whenever you're trying to sell your house for top dollar. All right, so I'm gonna go through a couple of my tips that I give my clients when we talk about eliminating clutter. And number 1 is rent a storage space. You're gonna need to get some stuff out of the house, okay? So get a storage space. You can get one for fairly inexpensive, and chances are you're only gonna need it for a few months anyway, especially if you hire me. So go ahead and rent a storage space so that we have a place to take all of these things that we're gonna be packing up and getting out of the house. All right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to pack up half of your kitchen, half of all of your closets, and half of any built-in cabinetry throughout your home, and half of all your kids' stuff. Okay, toys, books, clothes, shoes. Pack it up. You're gonna have to move it anyway. So we're just gonna get a head start on the process, and it's gonna help you sell your house faster and for more money. So we're gonna start with the kitchen. Listen, if people come into your kitchen, they're gonna open your cabinets, okay? They're gonna open cabinets throughout your home, in your bathroom, any built-in cabinetry in a study or in a family room, and in your kitchen, obviously. They want to see that it's organized, that it's clean, and that there's plenty of space. So how do we do that? How do we give the illusion of more space and more storage room? That's where you come in. You're gonna get rid of half of that stuff that's in your kitchen. If they go to open up your cabinets and plastic sippy cups come falling out onto the counter, they're gonna think, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to fit all my stuff in here. Or if they open up another cabinet and you've got, just stacks of Tupperware or stacks of china that's been handed down to you from over the years that you've never used except for holidays and special occasions, they are gonna start to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to fit all my stuff in this kitchen, okay? And we don't want them to think that. We don't want them to be turned off by the amount of storage space in our home, okay? Same thing in your bathrooms and any other built-in cabinetry, like I said before. Okay, so pack up all of that stuff. Closets are really important, okay? You wanna clear out half of everything in your closet. Ladies, I know that's hard for us to do, but you've got to go through there. And if there's something that you haven't worn in 6 months, chances are you probably need to get rid of it anyway. But secondly, if you're not gonna be using it for the next 5 or 6 months again, so let's say it's the middle of August, like it is now, and you've got winter coats in there, which in Houston you may or may not ever need. But if you're not gonna need them for the next 5 or 6 months, get them out of the house, okay? Like I said before, you're gonna need to pack it up anyway, so let's just get that process started now and help sell your house faster, okay? If there are things on the floor, in closets or in corners anywhere in your home, you need to get it up, okay? Giving open floor space is gonna give the illusion of more space, okay? So if you've got a stack of shoes in a corner in the closet, get it up on a shelf, all right? Now, I don't mean stack up shoes on the shelf up to the ceiling because that's gonna make people think that it's too crowded in there again, but getting things up off the floor will give the illusion of more space. So do that. Same thing in your kids' rooms. There are toys in their rooms or in their playrooms and the bottom of bins that they probably haven't seen for the last year and a half. Okay, so if you want to keep them, great, pack them up, get them out of there. If you don't, donate them. Okay, but we got to start this process and get everything cleaned out so that your buyers are seeing this wonderfully organized, wonderfully put together home. Okay, we want to give them, you know, the idea that they could live their life like this in this house, organized and clutter free and all of that, which may or may not be true. Okay, because let's face it, living in a home when you're selling it and living in a home when you're just living in it are two totally different things. Okay, I think, hold on, I made some notes. So, oh, stuff off the counters. You want to get stuff off the counters. So if you've got large appliances in the kitchen, big toaster ovens, or, you know, big espresso machines or whatever, that you don't use on a normal basis, let's either put them in storage or put them in the cabinets underneath. You know, I use my toaster oven probably daily, but when I put my home on the market the first time, we put that stuff in a cabinet, and when we needed it, we just pulled it back out. Also, a little story for you. When we finally moved, we put our stuff in, you know, a bunch of our stuff in storage when we were selling our first home. And when we finally moved, that stuff in that storage space was not missed. In fact, we ended up getting rid of a ton of it because we realized, wow, we don't even need this stuff. Let's just, you know, nobody's missed it for the last few months. Let's just get rid of it. So it always feels really great to purge your things like that and give stuff away and get rid of the clutter. So all right, I think that is about it for eliminating clutter. If you have any questions, you can post them below and I'll be happy to answer them. And tomorrow I'm excited to bring you this third step in my staging process, which we will learn more about tomorrow. But for today, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.